Hi guys, it's Beauteous Benita, and today we're gonna be addressing some comments since people got so much to say, and I'm talking about like overall so much to say. So I've been posting me living alone at the age of 18, getting my money, stacking my cheese, all that. I've been doing that, right? So all of a sudden I make my video, and we're gonna play my video. As an 18-year-old that lives on her own, let's change my bed comforter. The last comforter I had was cute and T, but Oreo tore a hole in it, so yeah. This is also what I got from my Relenton haul. It was pink and I had to get it. Well, sort of pink. I don't know what kind of pink you call it, but hey. It's Beauteous Benita. If you don't know me, you know me now. If this is your first time seeing me, don't make it your last, and make sure you hit that like, comment, follow, and subscribe button, and tune in to the rest of my videos. Life of an 18-year-old who stays on her own is, I don't know, peaches and cream? No! It's bills! Back to back. But hey, I do get to do whatever I want. But with what money? But I don't have a curfew. With what fucking friends, bitch? Yeah, you can see it's been a rocky road. But hey, I gotta give myself a pat on the back, because why not? Other 18-year-olds running around here staying with their mama, going out every weekend, ain't got nothing to show for being 18 years old. But some of them done got their own place, went to college and some more stuff, so I can't bash everybody. But I can say I'm at a great standpoint, and I don't care what nobody else got to say. I built my brand, I built myself, I built my goals brick by motherfucking brick, or who the fuck gonna tear it down? And I damn sure ain't finna let y'all motherfuckers in the comments tear it down. I damn sure ain't. So, with that being said, let's just go ahead and start by here. I posted a video saying that I was not 18, running around, clubbing, don't got nothing to show for being 18. I'm not running around, still staying with my mom, staying out late, disrespecting my mom, all this stuff like that, yada, 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 this, that, and the third. That's what I said. What I said was, I am better than an average 18-year-old. I am doing better than an average 18-year-old is what I said. Now let me go ahead and address what I said in the video. I said what I said, and I meant it. I meant it. I am not running around, living with my mom, this, that, and the third, yada, 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 don't got nothing to show, yada, yada, yada. I am a productive 18-year-old. Okay? And I'm not saying productive means staying out in your own apartment, living on your own. Productive can literally be at your mama's house too. Let's clock that. Because all you caught on to was, oh, staying with your parents. I'm not staying with my parents. That's all you caught on to. Because you're a negative B word. That's all you caught on to. Let's not forget I said other things. Let's not forget that. And I'm not even mad, because I can see how you could have took that in the wrong way, but I can only see a negative person taking it in the wrong way. Other people understood what I said, but then we got you running around like a chicken head with your head cut off or something. Ooh, but I'm still gonna stay with my mom until I can. Nobody said staying with your mom was bad. Nobody said anything was wrong staying with your parents. That's how you took it. You took it that way, and that's okay. I don't care how you took it. Because whatever I posted on the internet, I meant what I said, okay? I don't care how you took it. Everybody gonna take it a different way. Everybody gonna see me a different way. Everybody's perspective is gonna be different. And that's okay. Your feelings are valid. Not over here with me, though. You don't have to come on my account commenting anything, boo. Because you took too much time. All that time you could have been found you a job or something. All that time you could have been did something great in your life. What I said was, I'm 18, living on my own. What's the opposite of 18 and living on your own? What's the opposite? What's the opposite of living on your own? Staying with somebody, right? What's 9 times out of 10? What are us 18-year-olds doing? Staying with our parents, right? Okay. So what I said was, I'm not 18 staying with somebody. I'm doing this shit on my own. What's the issue? It's like a shit. I might just split though. So you think you gonna come and try to judge me because I'm 18? The comment, one of the comments said, let me go ahead and read it out loud. One of the comments said, first off, they didn't even have a complete sentence. So I see why you need to clench onto your mama as hard as you can, book. Like I'm clenching on trying to read this sentence, okay? Why is being 18 and living with your parents? Some of us are still in high school, not because we were held back, just genuinely curious. I'm confused with the whole comment. I'm confused. I'm confused with the whole comment. Why is being 18 and living with your parents, some of us, I can tell what you probably meant to say, but it didn't come across like that, and I had a stroke mid-sentence. Yup, I did. And then you said some of us are still in high school. Now, boo, who said anything about anybody still being in high school? What I said was, I'm 18. 18 is the legal age where you can get an apartment in your name. 18 is the legal age. You can get a car in your name, credit card in your name. You can get stuff in your name legally. You're not a minor anymore. 18, you are a grown adult. You go to jail right now, you're getting charged as an adult. You're not getting charged as a child. So that's where I was going when I said that. Nothing about school, boo. Then he talking something, not because we were held back. Who said anything about school and who said anything about being held back? Huh? People on the internet take anything and they will run with it. Then the next person talks, I don't care. I turned 18 in 7 months. And I have no plans on leaving. I'm staying and stacking my money until I'm able to buy a house, not rent an apartment. But everybody has their own situations, I guess. Which your comment is actually valid. I don't got nothing to say. I don't got nothing against your comment, really. Because at the end of the day, what you're saying is still true. You want to stay with your mama and you want to stack up your money. That is fine. That is fine. Even if I was still staying with my mama, I still got something to show for myself. I still got something going for myself. Like what? I'm still making money. I'm still finding ways to get a bag the fuck you out here broke for. So I don't really got no issue with her comment or whatever the case may be. Good girl, you go ahead and you buy that house. You buy that house. Me, I can't stay in one spot for too long. The longest I can stay is probably 2 years. I gotta pack it up. I gotta go. I love change. I love moving. Okay, I love new beginnings. That's my favorite thing. I love new beginnings. I love new beginnings. So no, I won't be staying in the same place. Even if I did buy a house, I would freaking real estate it out. Okay? Like what? This where the problem come in at. This where the real problematic person that really came from the bottom of their guts. You could tell that they went through something in their life and they something ain't right at home with this comment. So please don't let people who clearly lack guidance make y'all feel sorry. Let's pause here. You don't know nothing about my life, sir, sister, whoever you are. You don't know nothing about my life. You only know what I tell you. You only know what I allow you to know. So who are you to say anything about my life? You trying to criticize somebody because you feel hit. What I said was I'm not an average 18-year-old. In conclusion, and I meant what I said. That's what I said. And you felt hit just off that. And then follow up when I said I'm not an average 18-year-old. I'm not running around, staying out late, doing this, doing that. What I named was things that parents are normally upset at their teen for. Staying out late, drinking, don't got nothing to show. That's what them parents don't like. That's what I named. And then I follow up after and named what the parents are proud of. You know, their kids going off to college, doing this, being successful, having a great mindset, being driven, goals, all that. So, like I said, what I said was I'm not an average 18-year-old, but I damn sure not the best one. If you needed me to translate that. Okay, because some people just don't get it. You just might need a translator. Then it was a comment. It was another comment. Let me go to it. As an 18-year-old, somebody said nothing wrong with staying with your parents, right? Somebody else commented and said, I don't think she said something was wrong with that. The internet just has to, you know, I can't even say the internet because a billion people on the internet. Everybody can't grow up. Somebody got to say the kids. Somebody got to say child. Somebody got to say negative. Somebody got to do it. But it won't be me. It won't be me. It won't be me. That's what this comment is talking about when she said some 18-year-olds still staying with their mama. That's all you took from what I said? You didn't take no valuable lesson from what I said, boo? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I said what I said, and I meant that. I'm not 18 staying with my parents, but neither was I trying to bash people who are 18 staying with their parents. But what I said was I have overcome that. I have learned how to be independent. Everybody got their own story. Everybody got their own story, and that's okay. But your story not my story, boo. Like I said, I'm not an 18-year-old that stay with her mom. If you feel hit just off that sentence, something's wrong. Get your money up. Not your funny up. Trying to be funny in the comments. Something's wrong. If you feel hit because I said I'm not an 18-year-old running around, why would you even throw yourself in that category? Because I wasn't talking to you. Well, I guess I am talking to you. But why would you throw yourself in that category? Because at first I wasn't directing that really to nobody. It was really in general. Because there's so many 18-year-olds right here running around clubbing and partying but want better for themselves but just don't know how to get it. Just don't have that guidance to get it. Then you got people who are 18 just not doing nothing for themselves. Don't want to. Just sitting back. Just doing nothing. And that's okay. But you might want to start planning for your future, sister. You're 18. You're 18. That's all I want to say. You might want to start planning for your future. Either going to college, getting you a job that you really like, whether that's scrubbing the ground, whether that's picking up pennies, it don't matter. My job is not to be in nobody else's life. My job is not to compare nobody else's life, to be honest. I'm just telling you what I ain't. I know what I am. I know what I am. I made it, didn't I? I made it. I made it. I ain't like that much, did I? I ain't like that much, did I? I made it, huh? You watching me on the internet, right? I made it. I made it. I got a hater like you. I made it. Yeah, I'm convinced. I made it. I was never judging or acting better than nobody. I was simply expressing my accomplishments. And you feel some type of way because of that. Because I was expressing my accomplishments and saying what I am and what I ain't. You feel hit. You feel hit. And that's okay because you got bigger fish to fry at home. I believe it. I believe it. By that comment, I really do believe it. You can't tell that I'm 18 unless I open my mouth and tell you that I'm 18. I could have told you I was 21 this whole time. I could have lied to the whole internet. They would have believed it. Because I don't run around here acting like an average 18-year-old. Literally. My content is never to bring 18-year-olds who living on their own down. My content is for the people who get me, for the people who understand me, for the people who look up to me as inspiration of staying on their own. If I can do it, they can do it too. That's what my content is for. My content is not for no weak ass bitch like you. Simple. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to put it out there like that, and I try to keep it clean. I wasn't even gonna address the whole situation, but now I'm on that because like y'all are mad weird. Y'all comments are mad weird. I don't know who you take me for, but you're not gonna gaslight me because I got direction. Like you're not gonna gaslight me because I'm succeeding. You can't. You can't do that. Not me. You probably can bring somebody else down. I'm not gonna lie. You probably can, but me. I'm gonna turn up. Anywho, like I said, I posted what I posted because some people needed to hear it. Okay? And if you took that as in a negative way, maybe you needed to hear it that way. Because that is your only way that you can hear things. That's the only way you can comprehend things. So maybe you just needed to hear that. And like I said, like you making it seem like it's bad or something. No. It's okay to be young and have standards. It's okay to be young and have direction. It's okay to be young in advance. It's okay to be young and have accomplishments. What? Huh? Like, are we cool? It's okay to choose stability over chaos. You know that, right? It's okay to want more than to turn up every weekend. You know that, right? It's okay. It's okay. You're feeling some type of way. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Because only a couple of people took it that way. And that's interesting. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. So for the ones who get it, thank you. You get it. You get it. And for the ones who don't, I wish y'all to keep healing and stuff like that. And I'm gonna put y'all behind me. This is the only video I'm making responding to any type of comment regarding that situation. I'm gonna put y'all behind me, and while y'all behind me, kiss my ass. Kiss it while you back there. I'm gonna keep walking with my purpose, okay? I'm gonna keep walking, and I'm not apologizing for growing up and being productive at a young age. I'm not apologizing for that. I don't care what y'all do. As the internet, I know I probably might make mistakes on the internet, but I'm not apologizing for being advanced at my age. I said what I said, which was I'm not 18 and staying with my parents, which is the truth. I'm not 18 and staying with my parents. I'm not 18 running around here turning up every weekend, which is true. I'm not out here 18 turning up every weekend. Instead, what am I doing? Something to better my future, something to invest in my future while I'm still figuring out my life. And I'm succeeding. So, I ain't apologizing for that. Like I said, I'm Beauteous Benita. I said what I said. Now that you know who I am, you can choose to like me after this video, or you can choose to still be a hater. But if you still gonna be a hater, like I said, get behind me and kiss it while you back there. Thank ya. Thank ya. Because I said what I said. I meant what I said, and I'm not backing down from what I said. What I said was, I'm not an 18-year-old living with my parents. I don't see how you took that offensive. I don't see it at all. I mean, even if I was an outsider watching my video, seeing like, oh, I'm like, dang, this girl really on her, she did it. If she 18 and she not staying with her parent, or whatever the case may be, then I can do it too. Okay, and then I can also have a different mindset. Okay, she 18, not staying with her parents, I congratulate her, but I'm gonna stay at home, I'm gonna stack my money up. Ain't nothing wrong with neither one of those. There's nothing wrong with staying on your own at 18. There's nothing wrong with staying with your mama at 18 and running up your bag. Girl, you know, I would go back to my mama's house at the age of 21 and go run up my bag and then go get another apartment. Oh, like what? I don't get it. It's nothing wrong with staying with your mama at the age of 18. Anyways, I don't care. I don't care. As long as you got a roof over your head, everything's provided for you, and you're not going through nothing. No weird stuff at the home. I don't care. Stay as long as you want to, because you know when my kids get older, they can come back to their mama house whenever they want to. If my child want to move out at 18, let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you search for an apartment. Okay, let me give you some rundowns of what to do and don't do. At the end of the day, you do what you want to do, but don't say I didn't tell you. Okay, we gonna help you get you financially set up, all that. Okay, and if you ever feel like it's too much for you, you come back home to your mama. Simple. Hello. So like I said, you may have took it the wrong way, but I didn't mean it that way. I ain't mean it that way, but if you want to take it that way, take it. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care for haters. I don't care. I never cared for haters. That's one thing you gonna learn about me growing on this social media, that I really don't care. I just came up here to clarify this situation, because you're not gonna run away to people who I influence, who I inspire. Okay? But then again, you really can't, because they knew what I meant. They knew what I meant. Well, I was gonna say something else, but I might let off your neck. To my 18-year-olds who watch me and you're still staying with your parents, girl, if you want to move out, move out. You want to stay with your mama, stay with your mama. Nothing wrong with neither one of those. And while you staying with your mama, run up a check. Especially if she ain't making you pay no bills. Run up a check. Then let me throw this out there. You sitting here talking about something. Shut up. Just go ahead and shut up. Cause that's when I read that comment and I almost had a stroke, that's exactly what I heard in my head. But like I was finna say, my thing is, some people are 18 still staying with their mama, and guess what? Their mama is making them pay rent now that they 18. So not everybody staying with their mama and living free. Okay? So this has nothing to do with financial struggles or anything of that nature. This has nothing to do with that. Cause you know, some people I know are paying half, over half of the rent at their mama house now that they're 18, because they didn't want to move out and get their own place. Now, dumb people, I highly encourage you to just go get your own place. If you're gonna be paying rent anywhere, have it be your own roof. Unless you're helping your mama out or you like staying with your mama, that's cool. That's cool. But if you don't, go ahead and get your own place. It's okay. It's okay. I said what I said. I'm not going back on what I said. I'm not apologizing. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry for what I said, but I'm sorry that you feel the way you feel. Not in a gaslighting way, but ain't no way else I can put it. Your feelings are valid, but not to me. So, and that's okay, because in life, your feelings are not always going to be valid to somebody, even though your feelings are valid. Now, your feelings just need to be valid to yourself when they're negative. Keep it to yourself, books. Let's normalize that, okay? And don't let me have to come up here and address anything else, okay? Let's make sure we got a clear understanding. My content is not for the negative people. My content is to inspire people my age. Because how common is it for you to be 18 and on your shit? But how common is it to be running around, turning up every weekend, then you 21 now, and you don't got nothing to show for the years that you have been an adult and not a minor no more. But you can get on the internet and make negative comments? Huh? So what you get a degree in? Being negative on the internet? Huh? What you get a degree in? That's what I want to know. I truly want to know what you get a degree in. Negative internet university? Was that what that was? Because I never claimed to be the best 18-year-old out there. So you just took that to offense by yourself. Because I never claimed to be the best 18-year-old out here. I haven't even went to college, boo. I got out of school and went to straight content and working my 9 to 5. And I've been getting paid. So I ain't mad. But guess what? I still got space to grow and go to school at the age of 18. Okay? At the age of 18, I'm inspiring people older than me. Okay? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I ain't claiming to be the best 18 right here. I never claim to be the best person out here because we all go through things. Ain't nobody the best person out here. I don't care. But I can say I came far. I came far from what I used to do. I used to be, I never was that 18-year-old going out every weekend. Nope, I never was. But at 17, I really feel like I still didn't have no excuse then because I knew I wanted better for myself. But I used to be going out every weekend too. But guess what? I don't know. I was going out every weekend, but I was taking my money too. So I don't know. Because I got my first apartment at 17. So we can start there. I got my first apartment at 17. We can start there. We can start there. I got my first apartment at 17. I've been grinding, stacking my money, stacking my chips, living with my mama. And I moved out at 17. I'm not about to apologize for being an independent person. I'm an independent person. I like doing stuff on my own. I like having my own peace. I like walking in my house. Y'all making up all these excuses to be an 18-year-old living with your mama when I never said anything negative about that. I never said anything negative about you being 18 living with your mama. Never said that specifically. What I said was, I'm not 18 living with my mama, running around, drinking, doing all this extra stuff and yada, 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 yada. I'm not doing all that. That's what I said. That's what I said. But I never said nothing was wrong with staying with your mama and being 18 years old. You came in the comments talking about some, well, I ain't gonna stay with my mom and stack up my money and buy a house. Girl, I didn't say anything. I literally didn't say anything about 18-year-olds staying with their mama and what? You took it the wrong way, sister, and that's okay. It's many ways to interpret words, situations, conversations. Everybody got their different POVs, and that's okay. But that's not what I said, so don't come in my comments trying to be funny. Okay? But, yep, boo, that's all I got to say. I'm gonna cut it short then. But I'm gonna go ahead and let that whole situation go. As I always say, it's your Beauteous Benita. If you don't know me, you know me now. If it's your first time seeing me, do not make it your last. And make sure you hit that like, comment, follow, and subscribe button. Tune into the rest of my videos. And for the haters, shoot you behind there, kiss it. Toodles, ho.